Hello everybody, it's Tidy1 here. Today's video, we are going to do some more Mortal Kombat stuff today. We're going to do a topic today. I'm still going to do some Mortal Kombat 11 gameplay stuff too. What I want to talk about today is stuff with Mortal Kombat 12 and different types of Mortal Kombat stuff and ideas, and not just ideas, but also things that we can look forward, hopefully, for Mortal Kombat 12 and stuff. But today, I was just kind of reading off of stuff from Mortal Kombat 12. Apparently, the 12th one is going to be called Onaga's Revenge, which Onaga was kind of one of the main villains of Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which is kind of cool. And they say Mortal Kombat 12, from what I can tell, if they're doing Onaga's Revenge, will kind of be like maybe a Armageddon sequel. I don't know if that's what that's interpreting to, but I like the idea if they're gonna use Onaga for the main villain, which I think it's kind of cool. He'll get a second appearance and stuff again. But if they do that, I remember Mortal Kombat Armageddon had customization and stuff like that, where you can create your own character and give it its abilities and stuff like that. If they do that, I kind of hope Mortal Kombat 12 does that. But I think Onaga's Revenge is kind of a cool name. I kind of liked Trinity and stuff too. I thought Trinity was kind of a cool little name title and stuff. But what do I want to see in this game? As far as rosters and characters and I guess customization, we can go that too. What do I want for a roster? Well, with me, the more the merrier. I kind of like a roster of I was gonna say maybe 100 people, bare minimum. Because from what I was seeing, how the roster kind of, I don't know if I think they've kind of linked the roster already, but from what I can tell, there's 50 on the roster and 22 stages. But I don't know if I guess they could start out with 50, but I have a feeling there's gonna be more than just 50. But I think I would like a roster between 100 people, bare minimum, and then possibly maybe add 3 more characters to the DLC or so, or a few more extra characters, and then you got yourself a pretty cool looking battle royale there. Onaga's Revenge. I think it's a pretty good idea for a name. Oh, there's possibilities they could probably still change it and go with the Trinity name. I think the Trinity name sounds pretty good too. Customization. I would like to actually make my own character and stuff. I think it'd be pretty cool. I would like to make my own type of character of whatever abilities I want to add to it and how cool it'll be and stuff like that. If they have that in this game, that'd be pretty cool, but we'll see. What guest characters would I want in this game? There's a lot of characters that I would like to see in this game. Well, there's so many that I want to see in this game, but I'm gonna give out my top. I'm gonna give up my 7 picks of what characters I want to see for Mortal Kombat 12. 3 or 4 of them out of the bunch, I think at least 3 of them are at least comic book characters. I think my first one, I'm gonna go with Spawn. I think it'd be pretty cool if they brought Spawn in here. I think Spawn would be a pretty cool character. Yes, he was in Mortal Kombat 11, but I have a feeling that they can always bring him back in because he worked very well with Mortal Kombat 11, and there was a lot of cool little dialogues that he had that were pretty cool and pretty good references too. I think that would be pretty cool if they added him in there again. My next one is going to be, I thought of Hellboy. Yeah, he was in Injustice 2, but I think Hellboy would be a pretty cool character for Mortal Kombat 12. It is another comic book character from Dark Horse Comics, but I think it'd be pretty cool or neat kind of thing. And plus, he has his big revolver that he uses. Obviously, there's some things or a couple of specialties they can do with that or something. And then another one who's from Image Comics, I think would work pretty well. I was thinking Eric Draven's the Crow from the Crow movie, or from the Crow movie and the series and stuff like that. I don't know if they'll use Eric Draven the Crow or something, but I like to see them put the Crow in here from the Crow movies and stuff. The reason I'm choosing these 3 characters is because both of these characters have killed. All 3 of these characters kill, including the Crow. And he's like, the thing with the Crow is like he's unkillable. I mean, you can kill him, but he's like, to start out with, he's like really unkillable, and he can like regenerate and heal even though you shoot and stab him. And it's like he just laughs at it. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to interpret those. No, they're not Marvel or DC comic characters, but they are their comic book characters that you can adapt them into gaming, and people that know those characters from movies and read their comics and novels and stuff like that, I think would work very well for Mortal Kombat 12. Those are my 3 choices for that. For my 4th pick, I really want them to stick in with the horror characters, and because they've been bringing in horror characters for these Mortal Kombat games as guest characters. For instance, you had Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger was in Mortal Kombat 9. Then Mortal Kombat X, you had Jason Voorhees, you had Leatherface, Alien, the Predator. I thought that was pretty cool. I think my 4th pick for 12 as my guest character, I'm going to go with Michael Myers. Michael Myers was actually supposed to be in Mortal Kombat 11. And then from what I heard, he was a very big requestable character. Same with Ash Williams. He was too. And then for some reason, they just didn't get the time they needed or whatever it was to put him in the game. But I think Michael Myers would be a cool character to have in the game. Now, if they somehow bring the other horror characters in here, like Freddy and the other 4 characters that were in X, I think it'd be pretty cool if they brought back those characters. And then you have Michael Myers in there, and then you can beat up the horror characters and stuff with the game. I mean, the game Mortal Kombat is such a fun fighting game. You can it's almost like your own fighting game fantasy of fighting with your favorite, having seen your favorite characters fight against each other. That's what I think my horror character would be. I think another horror character would be for my fifth one. I think Ghostface from Scream would be a good one. There are some really good ideas that you can do with him. And two, I think he was mentioned to be in Mortal Kombat 11. I don't know how much of how high of a chance he was, but he was mentioned to be in Mortal Kombat 11 alongside with Michael Myers, and then you would have had a couple horror characters to play around with, and then you would have had the whole set. Because the way I think they could, if they do it this way, because I read a deal that they were going to try and maybe do something like combine the roster characters from Mortal Kombat 9, X, and 11 characters all in one game for 12. If that's what they're doing. If they do that, that's actually kind of cool because that's a big roster. Another character I think... that's my fifth character. For 6, I know a lot of people don't really want to hear much about this, but I kind of do. I know he was a fan-made character, but I want to see the Silver Ninja Chrome be on here. I want to talk about 12. I know, but I feel like the whole idea of a liquid metalled ninja, silver ninja, having him manipulate his arms and hands as swords and knives and kind of thing, or control metal, kind of like Magneto. I think that'd be kind of cool if they did do that. And two, I feel like it's time for a new ninja anyways. I think a silver ninja would be pretty cool, or just a white ninja would be pretty cool. I kind of thought of a cool little fan, kind of like creative kind of ninja. I kind of thought of a white ninja, and I thought his abilities could be like storm like abilities, like weather type abilities, kind of like somewhere like what Storm can do, but with like different types of a lot of different things he can do and stuff. I just feel like I think it'd be pretty cool if they did one like that or something. But that's my sixth character. Is I like to see Chrome be adapted into Mortal Kombat 12. I know a lot of people don't want him because he's kind of but I feel like it's time for a new ninja, like I said, and I think Chrome would be a pretty cool character for all we know. But anyway, enough of that. For my seventh character, I know they're gonna probably do a DC character, because they normally do DC comic type stuff with Mortal Kombat. For instance, the Joker and stuff. And of course, we had Mortal Kombat versus Justice League, Mortal Kombat versus DC, and then of course we've also had Sub-Zero and Scorpion guest in the Injustice games. So collabing is they both have collabed in several games beforehand. I think for my seventh one, I think for DC, I kind of want to see. And I've seen some things with Wonder Woman. I either want to see Deathstroke or Wonder Woman be in this one. For instance, Wonder Woman does kill her enemies. Deathstroke definitely kills his enemies. Now, if there is if there is a way, or if there is an idea that they decide to bring another comic book character, say like a Marvel character, for instance, I can see Deadpool being on here, totally. Deadpool, I think, will be a funny character. And two, he would break the fourth wall of this game. He would like give out all kinds of links. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a Marvel vs. DC battle video game at some point, kind of deal. I can always see him Deadpool like giving out stuff. So that's just what I think. Post a comment section below and tell me what your ideas are for Mortal Kombat 12 and your ideas on what you think they should do, what characters you want to see, how the game's going to go, if customization should be brought back into this, like Armageddon. Let's see. Or if Onaga is kind of the cool villain for this game. I feel like Onaga should have another second chance because Shao Kahn's had like how many times has he been a villain? So, but anyways, I think that's the video for today's video, guys. Post a comment section below. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. As always, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.